Nobody warns you about these things. I've made so many mistakes in my 20s that I've learned a lot from, and I'm here to tell you all about them because I want you to have the best experience that you can ever have in your 20s. So let's dive right in. 10 things I wish I knew sooner. So one, and we're starting off very strong, and one is laziness kills ambition. And I know this too well. Too well. I used to think I had time to get serious later, so I'll be putting things off for the next day, the next week, the next month, and it would never come. It would never come. I would tell myself that, you know what, today I'm tired. Today I plan to do this today, but today it's my day off. I should just relax and not do what I set out to do. And then that would turn into, okay, I didn't do it yesterday, nothing bad never happened. So due until next week, so I'm just not going to do it. But all of that allowed me to miss a lot of opportunities because I never stick with the plan. I never stick with the goal, and I do regret that. I kept thinking motivation would save me because I would have springs of motivation just pop up out of nowhere. I say, all right, I'm ready. I write down a plan. I do a vision board. I plan out my life. You know when you start planning out your life at 3 a.m., I would have those sprouts of energy, of motivation, and it would get me started for the first day, probably the second day, but by the third day, I say, you know what? Made a break. I love myself, so I give myself a break, you know. But do you truly love yourself if you're not doing what you told yourself you would do, though? Are you? So I had to learn the hard way. I had to come to the realization that motivation can only get you so far. Discipline is what keeps you going. And it has been a struggle for me. The sooner you realize this is the faster you get to your goals. Because discipline, it builds up, it combines, and everything starts happening after that, you know. So don't be lazy with your goals. Do what you set out to do. Do what you told yourself you would do, even when it feels hard, even when you don't feel like doing it. Just do it anyway. Set up systems so that you're able to, it's easier for you to do it. For example, if you want to start reading a book every day, you would have the book that you want to read on the breakfast table or something like that. So it's right there. It's right in your way. So you can actually get started. I know what's hard when I say, no, so if me just continue, would I reach further? If me just never give up, would I reach? You don't want to have that. You don't want to have that up your say. You want to know, say, all right, you're putting in the work and you're seeing the fruits of your labor because you really do reap what you sow. So that's number one. Discipline is much more important than motivation. Do not allow your laziness to kill your ambition. Okay? Number two, FOMO, the fear of missing out. It's okay to miss out sometimes. Like when I was younger, I was growing very much inside. Like I couldn't really go to other places I wanted to go that I saw my friends going. As soon as I look at freedom, outside I was. And outside was me because I wasn't used to it, right? But that drained me. That made me very much broke because I was saying yes to everything, yes to everyone, when I really knew that it would affect me financially, it would affect my peace. But because I already told that person, yes, we can go, but I tell them no. You know what I'm saying? I also feel sorry for people for some reason or the other. Right? But I learned that protecting your peace is very important. You don't have to be everywhere to matter, right? The things would come again. If you don't go this far to keep every year, go next year. You have better plans for this year. Work on those better plans for this year. You know what I'm saying? Number three, nobody has it all figured out. I know we see the Instagram posts and some of the TikToks and we're like, whoa, this person graduated this time, this person have a husband, married and such, and you didn't even finish school, you didn't even start school. Let's start there. You know what I'm saying? I know it's very hard to see what others are doing, but you just have to understand that Instagram and the socials are very much highlight reels. It's not the true or the entire story. However, there are persons living the life, which is good, which is okay. Everybody's timing is different. It took me very long to accept this because I'm like, I had a timeline for myself. I wanted to get married by this age. I wanted to have a child by this age, finish school at this age, end up go to school and drop out. I end up going to nursing school. The story is still up on my YouTube page right now. I went to nursing school and I dropped out. Can you believe that? That was not in my game plan. First of all, nursing wasn't even in my game plan. Let's start there. But just as an example, everybody's timing is different. So you just have to build on your goals, figure out what you want to do in this life and work towards it. It's as simple as that. It's not easy, but it's simple. So figure out what you'd like to do, work towards it. Give yourself some grace. Everybody is winging it. Even the adults like the 40 and 50 years old people, like they are winging it. Most of them are winging it. Most people really don't know what they're doing. They just know how to look like they know what they're doing, right? So we just have to focus on our own lanes, have a tunnel vision on whatever you want to do in this life, and literally anything you conceive you shall achieve. And I believe this wholeheartedly. Like, I decided that I wanted to have a YouTube channel. I've been wanting this for many years, put this off for many years. I'm gonna say, you know what, one day I must go get up and just start a vlog. And so I did, and here I'm right now at 1,000 and odd subscribers later. I've been dreaming of hitting 1K like for a very long time. 1K was my goal, and here I am at 1K, and I'm at other people's goals. People are wishing they're where I am. You know, it can't be ungrateful. You really just have to put in the work and just focus on your lane. Even the Joneses are watching the Joneses, right? Yeah. Number 4, date yourself. Take yourself on dates, especially in your early 20s. You don't need to be in a relationship your whole life. Like, I know I've been in a relationship for a good while. Before I went into this, I have been single for a very long time. I got to know myself. I got to see what I like. Jumping from distraction to distraction don't really make no sense. Get me a sense? You're not giving yourself any time to actually know what you even like, you know? You're not giving yourself time to actually show yourself how to appreciate yourself, you know? It really does go deeper than just casual dating. Like, getting to know yourself on a deeper level is very important to help you to do some shadow works and stuff like that. Learning how to enjoy my own company built my confidence on a mountain, Mount Everest. Like, I'm so confident because I know how to be alone. I can be alone, and I'm very much thriving alone. Actually, if I should go one day and don't have a partner, I won't die. The world won't crumble down. Of course I'll miss him and stuff like that, but I would still be able to survive on my own. When you build your confidence based on dating yourself, you don't accept certain stuff. Like, certain stuff don't intrigue you, you know, because your confidence is on another level and you don't accept certain things. And people can tell when you're not confident, and they will treat you like that. People treat you exactly how you treat yourself. So if you behave timid and shy, people are gonna want to walk over you. That was me back in the day. Never me now. Could never be me now. I know I seem very nice because I am, but certain things I don't accept respectfully. And that's all because I built my confidence and I can stand firmly alone. But of course, with the help of the Lord, of course. But I can stand alone and be okay with that. A lot of people can't do that. Number 5, you can't be a victim your whole life. Nobody is coming to save you. You have to notice that. You have to make that sink in. It's really you against the world. Like, ultimately, it's really you against the world. There's nobody else but you that can save you. So until you internalize that and realize, say, whoa, I'm in charge of my own life. Whoa, I'm an adult now. It starts settling and I realize, say, I can't just be getting up every day and say, you know what? I'm not going to do this because my mother did tell me from a long time, say, I'm not come out to nothing. And so since she said that, I might as well now come out to nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You have to pave your own way. And I get that other persons went through a lot of stuff. Your childhood does affect your adult life, but work through it. Try to get a therapist for able to talk it through. But you can't keep blaming life on what happened to you before. You have to get through it to get to where you want to be. Once I realized that nobody was coming to save me, I started saving myself. Like when it finally hit me, I said, Bombards, I'm you one, you know? I'm you one for true. Like I have to get this together. I have to want this for myself. Like your parents can want stuff for you, but they can only do so much. It's really your journey. So you have to get up and do the work. And that is why every section is going back to section 1. Laziness kills ambition. So you have to put in the work and see that life is really in your hands. Number 6, you actually do have time. Unpopular opinion. Like your time now run out. I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to me also. I used to think that I have to get things done by a certain time, or if not, it's over for me. But that's not the case. A lot of people don't become millionaire until they're 50. Some people gotta wait to university at 23 and actually don't start using their degree until 27. But you graduate at 27 and you start in your field right away. You know, you have to understand that your 20s is a building phase. Take your time, build smart, not fast. Number 7, very much unpopular opinion again, be the man with money. I really thought it would be possible to just be a pretty little girl and just have somebody just fund my lifestyle. I feel like everybody wants that. And it's not like I don't want that right now, but that's not my end goal. That's not my end game. But when you're chasing things like this, like men with money and stuff, it leaves you vulnerable because you don't have no money. So you're going to be depending on the other person to provide for you. That puts you in a sticky situation, and you probably have to endure abuse and all these manners of things. And we don't want that. Cause you're young and green. Like why would you go through that? You know, when you have your own, you move differently. You protect your peace, and that's way more important than a man with money. Trust. Number 8, money flows where discipline goes. I made money and lost it just as fast because I didn't have a discipline. I didn't have any allocation for my funds. Like they never have a place. So it's like it was just there and I was just spending it just because I didn't have a savings account. I had money where I got paid through, but there was no savings plan. There was no emergency fund. And as I get older, I noticed how important those things are. An emergency fund, you know, a savings plan, probably like a partner through a bank. I'm not trusting anybody out there. Stuff like that. Getting your finances together right now in your early 20s is very important. So we need to get that together. Remember, it's not how much you make, it's how much you save. Because you can make so much and spend so much. It's like it never really make no sense. Like you have some sweets from it. Probably you buy some designer or something like that. But at the end of the week, you know, I don't know, when you go back to work. You know, I'm not in your cupboard if you cook for dinner on Sunday. Can use your 28,000 to buy toy birds. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying you're not supposed to treat yourself or get yourself designer, because trust, when I can't afford to do so, I will. But learn what is important, prioritize, put your finances in order. At least have an emergency fund. At least. If you don't have an emergency fund as yet, start saving. Every little make a muckle. Save a little aside. Probably you can afford to save probably 5,000 out of each fortnight paycheck or 10,000 for the month, do that. Okay. Number 9, stop being a people pleaser. I was such a people pleaser. Oh my god, looking back, I used to say yes to everything. Like, I really wanted to be that friend that is always gonna be there, even if it's going to cost me, because I'm like, you know, you're my friend, I want to comfort you, this is an important time in your life. I don't want to say no to you because I know you're like depending on me, stuff like that. So I used to just say yes to everything, but really and truly, I can't really afford to say yes, you know. And sometimes I say yes, and it's not that I can't afford to be there, but I'd rather stay home. I probably just want to relax. But because I'm a people pleaser, I just be saying yes and inconveniencing my own self. Saying no is a form of self-love. You are not selfish for protecting your boundaries at all. So protect your boundaries. If you don't have any boundaries, start building some. Start saying no. Keep your weekends to yourself. Probably keep this weekend to yourself, next weekend for your friends. Stuff like that. Number 10, throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. Try everything. Everything in your mind you feel like say one try it. You just never know what can happen. I ended up waiting for the perfect time, the perfect plan. Like for my YouTube channel, for example, like I could have been start like 5 years ago, right? I could have been start long time, but because I was like, I need to have the perfect camera, I need to have the perfect apartment. Up till now, I don't have a camera. I still don't consider this a perfect apartment, but I started anyway. If I had waited, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. I wouldn't have 1K subscribers. I wouldn't have a video that hit 5K, which is a big deal for me. And if you reach this far, please to subscribe to my channel. You like me and you know that. Just start. You'll figure it out along the way, and that's where growth happens. And you can see on my YouTube channel, you can scroll back to my old videos and see how my editing have changed, how the quality of my videos have changed. I'm also working on the quality of my audio. I'll be coming together with that soon. But you really just have to try things. This is the era where you're supposed to be trying things and fail fast. That's an extra little nugget. Fail fast. You're going to fail. Accept the failure. Welcome failure. Because that's how you grow, that's how you become successful, by trying things, seeing what don't work and find what do work. Alright, so we've come to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it like I did. Comment down below and let me know something you learned in your early 20s. Let's have a chit chat in the comment section. Remember to subscribe and like this video. Thanks for watching.